Hey everybody, so I just wanted to take a minute and talk about the new Oubliette album, which is coming out this Friday, June 7th, and just a few of the details with that. For those that don't know, I've been playing in Oubliette for about the past 8 years, and so I played on the second album and this coming third album, and then all the live shows. I did not play on the original first album. And one question that I think comes up in people's minds a lot whenever they first find out about us is, why is there three guitar players? Why do we need three guitar players? And originally it was just intended to be two guitar players, and once they started trying to get the live show together, realized that there were a lot of things that were missing by not having a third guitar player to fill out everything that was multi-tracked on the recordings there. So that's when I got brought on, and I really do view my position in the band as exactly as that, as the third guitar player. So what does that mean as opposed to lots of other bands that have one guitar player or two guitar players? And the way that I think about it is that each of us is covering one of the foundational building blocks of music, being melody, rhythm, and harmony. So our main guy, Mike Lowe, he is the writer, brains behind the project and records everything. He's obviously the melody parts. So all the main like melody hooks and things that you hear, that's usually him pulling off all of that stuff. And then the second guitar player, which in the past has been Todd Harris, but on this coming album is Christopher Austin. He's more responsible for the rhythm parts, and he's even had involvement in writing some of the stuff as well. He came up with some of his own rhythm parts, and then melodies and harmonies got listed over the top of him there. And he does do some kind of lead parts there, but it's always kind of as a backing sort of deal. And then that leads to my parts, which is the third guitar or the harmony parts. So I don't really wind up writing a lot in Oubliette, and part of that is because the parts that I'm going to wind up playing are the backing parts. I need to have something to play over to know what I'm going to be doing there. There was even an instance on this newer album where they, had a riff going. I was there, what do we do next? I threw out a little thing, and that little riff that I threw out wound up becoming Mike's part because it was more the lead part that you would hear. And then he actually wrote and arranged my part, which is more like the harmony. And so that's just the way that it happened. And it's cool doing that because I think about it almost as like a quartet of string instruments where you would have two violins, a viola, and a cello. So, my parts, I think, are more in the viola category, things that people might not be hearing and understanding what they're hearing. And especially like I don't do a lot of videos where I'm playing the songs by myself because they sound very different a lot of times whenever I'm playing my parts, and you can't hear the rhythm and the melody going over the top of it there. But with that said, it's a lot of fun being able to do that, and it's a challenge. I'm usually going back and forth between harmony parts over the melody, and then backing up the rhythm parts as well. So yeah, it's really cool. And this new album that we're doing, Eternity Whispers, that comes out this Friday, we've literally been working on it since 2020, and obviously got derailed and for different reasons, other bands that people participate in doing well and stuff too. So really excited to finally have this coming out and be able to share some of this music that I've been listening to and working on for literally the last 4 years. If anybody else has any questions about anything, please let me know. But other than that, I want to thank everybody that has already watched both of our music videos and pre-ordered the albums. It's going to be available in the US and in Europe through Seasons of Mist as well. So yeah, just wanted to share some of those thoughts. Been thinking about it for a while, and thank you very much. Watch some of my other videos having to do with lessons and guitar pedals and stuff. And yeah, hope you enjoy the album this Friday. Thanks.